Good afternoon, students. I am Rahman Wayuldit. Let me begin with a lesson on the same house fat or sugar. It is a 14th lesson for the first year students. According to the plan of the lesson, I'll speak about what's fat, what are bad fats, how's a high fat foods, what is sugar, and what is a safe amount of sugar eat per day. So, fats are a type of nutrient that you get from your diet. It's essential to eat some fats, though it's also harmful to eat too many. The fats you eat give your body energy that it needs to work properly. During exercise, your body uses calories from carbohydrates you have eaten. But not all fats are created equal. Some fats are better for you than others and may even help to promote good health. Knowing the difference can help you determine which fats to avoid and which to eat in moderation. And what are bad fats? So, bad fats. There are two types of bad fats, saturated fat and trans fat. They have been identified as potentially harmful to your health. Most of the food that contain these types of fats are solid at room temperature, such as butter, margarine, shortening, beef or pork fat. Trans fat should be avoided, while saturated fats should be eaten very sparingly. Eating too much saturated fat can increase blood cholesterol levels. Traditionally, doctors have linked higher saturated fat intakes with increased heart disease risks. So here you can the text. So on this slide you see the high fat foods, healthy foods. There are 8. All sorts of healthy foods that happen to contain fat have now returned to the superfood sense. The first one is avocados. The avocado is differently from most other fruits. In fact, avocados are about 77% fat by calories, making them even higher in fat than most animal food. And even though they are high in fat and calories, one study shows that people who eat avocados tend to weigh less and have less belly fat than those who don't. And second one is cheese. Cheese, also incredibly nutritious. It's a great source of calcium, vitamin B12, phosphorus and selenium and contains all sorts of other nutrients. And it's also very rich in protein, with a single thick slice of cheese containing 6.7 grams of protein, same as a glass of milk. So, next one is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is one of those rare healthy foods that actually taste incredible. It's very high in fat, with fat at around 65% of calories. And studies also show that people who eat dark chocolate 5 or more times per week are less than half as likely to die from heart disease compared to people who don't eat dark chocolate. And there are also some studies showing that dark chocolate can improve brain function and protect your skin from damage when exposed to the sun. Just make sure to choose quality dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa. So next one is whole eggs. Whole eggs used to be considered unhealthy because the yolks are high in cholesterol and fat. In fact, a single egg contains 212 mg of cholesterol, which is 71% of the recommended daily intake, plus 62% of the cholesterol in whole eggs are from fat. Whole eggs are actually loaded with vitamins and minerals, and we can say that they contain a little bit almost every single nutrient we need. They even contain powerful antioxidants that protect the eye and lots of choline, a brain nutrient that 90% of people don't get enough. So next one is fatty fish. This includes fish like salmon, shrimp, mackerel, sardine and herring. Studies show that people who eat fish tend to be much healthier with a low risk of heart disease, depression, dementia, and all sorts of common disease. And next one, it's sixth one, nuts. Nuts are also incredibly healthy. They are high in healthy fats and fiber and are a good plant-based source of protein. Healthy nuts include amandes, walnut, macadamia nut, and other numerous others. So seventh one is extra virgin olive oil. This fat is an essential component of the Mediterranean diet, which has been shown to have numerous health benefits. Extra virgin olive oil contains vitamin E and K and is loaded with powerful antioxidants. Some of these antioxidants can fight inflammation. So, the last one is full-fat yogurt. Real full-fat yogurt is incredibly healthy. It has also the same important nutrients as other high-fat dairy products, but it's also loaded with healthy probiotic bacteria that can have powerful effects on your health. So, this all we have talked about fats. And how about sugar? So, on this slide, there is information about sugar. So sugar is a sweet crystalline substance obtained from various plants, especially sugar cane and sugar beet, consisting essentially of sucrose and used as a sweetener in food and drink. We hear regularly from health organizations and experts that we should eat less sugar, but we are also told we should eat more fruit. Sources of free sugars such as juice, soft drinks, biscuits and lollies are often high in calories and have little other nutrition. So, this is the end of the first part of the lesson. On the second lesson, you will watch video on the topic and do exercise on the video.